You are listening to The Bad Boy Radio Show with Mr. Locario and Miles Cunningham. This is that real shit, not that fake shit. The only radio show that's not afraid to tell you the truth about the game. This is The Bad Boy Radio Show. Remember, the truth is inside you.
Alright, what up, people? What's going on? What's poppin'? You've tuned into The Bad Boy Show with Mr. Locario and Miles Cunningham. Miles, what's going on, man?
Man, I'm out here, man. Listen, man, everybody needs to go see Mission Impossible and Blind Spotting.
Yeah, I heard that shit was good. I ain't seen none of those yet, but that's crazy.
Blind Spotting is dope. On some black man shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas need to see that movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying you need to rush to the theater, but try to definitely see it at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a good movie. A good little independent joint. Got some jewels in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, man. What's going on with you though?
I'm good. I'm chilling. You know, just fucking working like crazy. You know, stressed out. You know, it's terrible. Shit. It's terrible, man.
I see you on the Instagram. Doing shoulder presses at 2 a.m.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's fucking ridiculous, man. But today we're gonna be talking about why being a real man isn't easy, man. This is a topic close to my heart. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's tough out here, you know.
Close to my heart.
For real, but we're gonna get into all that in a minute. But before we do that, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna get into some news. All right, so you guys are listening to The Bad Boy Show. Yo, you still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.
Introducing Ital Roots Jamaican Roots Drink, a perfect blend of health-enriching tropical fruits and naturally powerful male libido-enhancing herbs. Voted best-tasting roots drink in the market and made from superior high-end holistic natural materials. The main ingredient in Ital Roots is Cheney root, a well-known tropical aphrodisiac discovered in Jamaica for men with low energy or low sex drive. It's very high in iron content. This makes it excellent for cleansing and building up the blood cells wherever your body needs it. Buy on Amazon.com or JuiceForLifePlus.com. That's juice, the number 4, life, PLUS.com.
Do you have any personal dating issues that you need addressed right now? Dating and life coach Mr. Locario will help you with his 30-minute game session. The Mr. Locario's 30-minute game session is a private one-on-one coaching session on the phone or through Skype. For 30 minutes, you'll get answers to any dating questions you have. To set up your 30-minute game session, go to MrLocario.com. That's MrLocario.com. MrLocario.com.
And the reason why it's all this stuff is because, you know, it's not easy being a real man. You understand? Because the thing is, as a man, right, you have to take responsibility for everything. You understand?
Everything.
Every fucking thing.
Everything.
Every goddamn thing you got to take responsibility for. You understand? See, the difference is, because this is what always makes me laugh, and it's kind of funny though, because guys, they'll say, "Oh well, women do this, so I could, I'm gonna do it too," and "Oh, women say that, act this way, so I'm gonna act that way." See, what you gotta understand, and this is what makes it, not easy being a man, is that, see, women can do what they do and still get what they need to get accomplished as their, imperative as women, meaning their goal as a woman can be accomplished in so many ways by them basically doing what they do. You understand? So they can just be how they are, and they will still get a man. They'll still get a guy to buy them shit. They'll still get a guy to take care of them. Still get a guy to fuck them. They'll still get a guy to marry them. Whatever they need. You understand what I'm saying? They'll find a way to make it happen based off of them just sort of like, you know, doing their thing, right? And their thing is just at the whim of their emotion and all this other stuff. Now, it might make it harder for certain women to get certain levels of things. Like certain women might have a hard time finding a long-term committed relationship, but most can if they sort of just lower their standards when they get older and to get some beta simp type of dude. They'll still get that. You see what I mean? But as a man, you can't do the same things women do to get your goals accomplished. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to you interacting with the opposite sex, because what happens is that, let's say a woman's being real emotional and crazy or whatever, or acting on some stupid shit, right? Then by her doing that, you sort of get upset and respond back with the same emotion, right? All you're doing is making the situation worse, because what you should be doing is managing the situation. So you have to first make sure that you are calm within yourself while she's being emotional. Then you have to calm her ass down. Then you have to come back to yourself to make sure that you're, you know, taking care of you. And so what you're doing is you're not only managing yourself, you have to also manage her in order to make everything flow. And this is why we're saying it's not easy. You see what I mean? Because the woman don't got to worry about nothing. She's just doing her thing, and she's looking towards you for that guidance. So you have to guide her and at the same time guide yourself. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, it's fucking difficult. It's fucking difficult because this is the thing. If a woman's being emotional and then you get emotional the same way, she's going to look at you like, oh, you know, you want some bitch ass nigga shit. And then she's not going to respect you. And then that's going to make her even act more crazy towards you. So it's like you're putting fire to the flame by being emotional like her. You understand what I'm saying? And you're supposed to douse the flame by making sure that you are, you understand what I'm saying? It's like if, you know, it's like the flame is going and then your emotions is you're spraying lighter fluid on the shit. You feel what I'm saying? But you're supposed to have the fire extinguisher, which is you being the man, you managing to put the fire out. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's the part that's difficult, because unfortunately a lot of guys don't understand that, because, you know, we've been brought up in a society where we've been tricked into thinking that, you know, with this feminist agenda that, oh, we're all equal. We're all the same. We're all the same. You know, you know what I mean? Like she can do anything you can do. And it's like, no, we're fucking different. You see what I mean? And that's what makes it hard, because the fact that you are different than her. And I remember a long time ago, we did another show where Miles, you was talking about how as the man, you're the difference maker. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So, you know, that's what makes it like difficult to stay on top of that, because as a guy, you have to put in extra work. You see what I'm saying? You got to put in extra work. Just like how I always, you know, make it the analogy of parenting. The parent has to put in extra work. The kid can just crawl around the room and, you know, freaking drool on shit and make a mess.
Shit in they fucking diapers.
Exactly. Right. You know what I'm saying? But
you got to change it.
Exactly. Right. So you got to do all of this shit, which makes it difficult, because sometimes you might not be in the mood to do that shit. You understand? Right. You might not feel like doing it, but you got to do it. You know how many times I didn't feel like doing certain things, but I have to fucking do it because I'm a fucking man? You feel what I'm saying? You know how many times when I'm dealing with a chick, and this is the crazy part. See, most people who are the MGTOWs and the guys, it's like, I ain't fucking with these girls, whatever. I understand they'll be like, I want to opt out of that because I don't want to have to deal with being a man and doing that shit. Which is, you know, I understand why they'll do that. But also what happens is that by doing that, you still don't, you say, I don't want to deal with the difficult part. So by not dealing with the difficult part, you forfeit the good part. You see what I'm saying?
Honestly, so it is it's the critical idea of the difficulties or the challenge of what it takes to be a man. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. And it goes with life and women in general. Okay, because here's what it is. As men, we have our logical minds.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There are things. The way we think, it's like, if A, then B.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
If A, then B. So
right.
It's like, like you were saying, if you invest all these things into a female,
mm-hmm.
right? You invest time and you protect, provide, you elevate her mind, you spend money, whatever it is. Like, you give her all of these things, your emotional energy, all these things. And so in your logical mind, you're like, well, since I did all this, she's supposed to, always have my back,
right.
always be my woman, always be loyal, I may have to check her from time to time, but in general, she's going to be down for me and so on and so forth. Because
right.
as a logical man, as a logical male mind that I have, it's if A, then B. So I did A, so she got to do B.
Right.
But see, and there's a lot of like, I heard OGs say this before, that they try to make it pretty, especially like halfway simping ass OGs.
Mm-hmm.
They try to make it pretty, and they say shit like, "Yo, there's nothing more, beautifully challenging than dealing with a female." You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
There's nothing more mysterious than the female.
Mm-hmm.
They say words like that, like they call the female mysterious and beautiful in her complexities and all this type of shit.
Right.
What all that shit really means? All that shit really fucking means is that as a man, even with your logical, tangible way of thinking, you have to learn how to adapt to changing situations in real time.
Facts.
And that's if you can master that, then being a man becomes easy. You understand what I'm saying? If you can master everything in the situation, meaning the situation itself, right?
Right.
All the variables of the situation, right? Then your emotions, and then bringing it back to your logical mind,
right,
before you even begin to make a decision. If you can do that shit in a split second in real time, that's when you have a handle on mastering being a man. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Because imagine, things are happening in life. Things are happening. Sometimes things happen for no reason. And then think about this. You're dealing with a female where she's emotional and things happen within her at any given time for any given reason, and it doesn't have to make any fucking sense whatsoever.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Things are happening in life, and things are happening within a female, and it can happen at any given time for any given reason, even for no reason at all. And on top of all of that, it doesn't have to make sense in any capacity.
Right.
That means trying to digest the occurrences, right? Within your logical frame of mind as a man, yo, that shit that's the thing. You understand? That's the fucking the X ingredient in the fucking formula that is being a man. If you can do that shit, if you can fucking master all the shit that's happening and master your own emotions, and then digest it into your frame of mind, and then come out with the best logical answer for your next mode of action, that's when you're good.